Peace, family. Total Flash 2.0. Here and back again. Who and what is the universal prime creator? The universal prime creator is everywhere. Within my breath, within the sun, within the soil, within the cells in our body, the absolute intelligence that creates our reality. And what I mean by universal prime creator, the universal prime creator is the prime, the one God, the one goddess, the one womb man, the one of the all. And she is of the dark matter. And funny, I said she. If you write down on a piece of paper the letter S, H, and E, you'll notice that within the word she is he. Right? And if you take the S away, it is he, and put the S back, it is fully she. What is the universal prime creator telling us with this? Is that the woman in her own right is androgynous. Therefore, the woman herself contains both of the masculine and feminine aspects. So if that is so, that means that the universal prime creator is a woman or womb man that is of the same. Because she is the only aspect that can procreate. And I have to say that because I came to realize that there are things matters throughout our story on this planet where it has been a lot of women that have done a lot in nurturing children, teaching children, and also risking her life for her children, even for her significant lover. And I came to realize that the reason why we have all these problems on the planet, and we've been having all the problems, is that we have been strayed away from the universal prime creator, strayed away from our mother, which has gave birth to our soul from her own womb out in the universe. And if you go to my postings with the Ghost Rider and many other certain postings that was be seen as so weird, you see, it all points back to the design of this universe. You see, our mother does not desire to cause chaos, but there is order in place. She has a masculine side to her. And that as men, we have a responsibility. See, and this is how it works. Through my nightmares, through my communication, my heavily spiritual connection with her, she has given me the knowledge to let you know that as a man, it is your responsibility to give homage to the feminine essence 100%. And that's what made Atlantis and Lemuria, great civilizations, even ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet, and that they've hidden the zodiac of Dendera. Why would they do that? Because they did not want any woman to realize that they were the source of change in the entire world or even the universe. You see, on this planet, we've been going through, say, a battle between the masculine and feminine aspect. And most definitely, that masculine aspect is actually the child of the feminine nature. A lot of people don't see that. All this time, we've been told that that God is a man, and then find out that he is made up. It all points back to Aset. It all points back to an unknown primal goddess, which is Lusaset. Funny, in the creation story, they start with a god, which is Atum Ra, and another god named Amin Ra. And I'm not taking nothing away from Amin Ra and Atum Ra, but they both had consorts by the name of Lusaset and Mut. I had to relearn everything and find out that there were other primal goddesses by the name of Shashet and Hathor. And so I came to realize that the reason why the feminine aspect has been hurt for so long is because there has been rituals done to keep her at bay so that she won't know herself. And that when it comes down to the universe, when it comes down to the nightmares that I received and the spiritual connections, I came to realize that as men, and I've said this in my video before, we're meant to be the protector. We're meant to be the complement. We're meant to take away the burden that the woman goes through. The pressure she goes through within herself, because she is directly connected to the universe, because the universal prime creator is of her. Don't you see that? And that all these lies and all these masculinated programs or patriarchal programs that is set up hinders the loving aspect. See, the universe is built off love, you see, and those are within the laws, you see, and that is really what it is. And so I came across a certain thing that there are beings in other dimensions that are of the masculine nature, that I realized that they have to do a certain duty unto the Creator. It's these thoughts I get in my head. It may come down from a past life in the cosmos and so forth, with my connection with her, and that in so many cases I had to always be on duty, be in justice, to discipline souls as a masculinated soul. And that is the duty. It is the justice. It is the idea of accessing the raw power to defend the feminine aspect, so that she doesn't have to, but when she has to, it's like Armageddon. So That's the truth. And you can go ahead and go ahead and refute that all you want. But that is the design. That is the design. And so one thing about it I came to realize that is certain men that have the masculine and feminine aspect that they access, like Michael Jackson and Prince. Not saying that every man has to be like them, but they represent something special. Funny, they're part of that big three. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince. What is the universal prime creator telling us once again? Is that as men, we need to connect to our feminine aspect in a certain way to overstand, at least overstand the woman's position only. That's what they represented, them too. So that you can access the entire yin yang within yourself. And that's how I created self-love in my life. That's why I realized that I don't need to be looking for a woman in my life. I don't need to be looking. Because I realized that there is a mother that I am connecting to. You see? And that if you are a single man and you're looking for a woman in your life, connect to the universal prime creator. Connect to nature. Connect to the interconnectedness and see what happens in your life. Because I came to realize that that's the key for us to live more in love. And to not be so masculine all the time and not act like we don't have feelings. And that's what this patriarchal system is making us be. It's making us not feel at all. It's making even women to not feel at all. And to try to change themselves to please other men. And it's a sad thing. And one thing I would like to bring up to everyone that still believes that God is a man, and based upon what I just said, that universal prime creators of the dark matter. You see, the universe is dark, but yet it always provides to us. Let me say that again. The universe is dark, but yet it still provides for us. Notice that the woman provides to her children, because we are the children of the universal prime creator. You see, you may say, okay, yeah, this comes from Dr. Blair, but without him, I would have not woken up to this idea. And it seems to be true, because I've been having all these spiritual connections that, and you'd be like, wow, I must have a duty to shed this information. And if you are a woman, I beg you, if you are in despair in your life, if you are lost, if you're not finding the right man in your life, connect to the mother, and she'll tell you what you need to do. And as I always say, in doing that, always live within the caduceus. Total Flash 2.0. Here and back again. Peace.